Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome back to the Kaur Purpose vlog. We are in Delhi, Maharaj the Kirpanal, and today we're going to visit some amazing itihasik historical Gurdwara Sahibs. Come with us. Waheguru Ji, so we've got to Gurdwara Sikhs Sahib. This is the local area, Chandni Chowk. And Gurdwara Sikhs Sahib is where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, the 9th Guru, gave their head for the sake of another religion. The Hindu faith came to Maharaj Ji and asked them to help them for the persecution they were facing against the emperor at the time, Aurangzeb, and his regime, wanting everyone to convert to Islam or be put to death. Waheguru Ji, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to come to this Gurudwara. I felt truly humbled and overwhelmed, as this is the first time in my life I've been to a Gurudwara Sahib where it stands in commemoration of our actual Guru that took on Shahidi, that took on martyrdom, and not only just took it on, but also took it on for another faith. I got an overwhelming sense of bairag. I felt really emotional seeing the well and being offered the water from that historic well where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji last took water from there. How did we get blessed with a Guru Sahib so great as Tan Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj? In 1675, the Kashmiri Pandits, who were the most influential at the time, knowing this, Emperor Aurangzeb threatened them to death, knowing that thousands and thousands of followers would follow suit and convert their religion as well if they managed to convert the Kashmiri Pandits. The place where the Kashmiri Pandits came to Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj was all the way back in Punjab at Anandpur Sahib, and at that time their Sahibzada Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj were only 9 years old. And when the Kashmiri Pandits told Guru Sahib Ji of their plea, their need for help, which they were spiritually guided and drawn to Guruji to ask them for help, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, who was Gobind Rai at the time, they heard all this and looked at Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj as Maharaj thought deeply about the situation. After some time, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji stopped thinking and replied that there is a need for a great sacrifice by a great Mahatma, a great Mahapurush, a great saintly soul. It was at that moment where 9-year-old Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj turned to their father, knowing that they talked about sacrifice, and said, "Who can be a greater Mahapurush, a greater saint than you? There is no one else who is greater than you." Thus, leaving us with the legacy of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji sacrificing their life at Chandni Chowk in Delhi, at this Gurdwara Sahib, where they were cruelly beheaded, as some would say, by the emperor and the regime at that time. But this led to the faith of the Kashmiri Pandits being restored and saved. After this, we headed over to Gurdwara Rakabganj Sahib.
Kisha Banjara brought Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj's body, the dar, and it's a scar in their own home of it, to make it look like as if their house had accidentally caught fire, but actually they did the whole scar. And obviously they were quite wealthy as well, so he had his house, the sthan is right next to Bangla Sahib, which used to be the house of Raja Jai Singh, so their house is quite close, so they were quite affluential individuals.
After Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj's cease, their pavitr head was separated from their body. Tan Bhai Jeta Ji, a beloved Sikh of the Guru, took Maharaj's head, their cease, all the way back to Anandpur Sahib, to Guru Gobind Rai Ji, and perform the cremation there with all due respect. A beloved Sikh here by Lakhi Shah Vanjara, who we mentioned earlier, they took Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj's body and took it into their own home. You can see how close they live to the main authority, the main governing areas, how wealthy they were. But because they would be under due suspicion from the authorities for taking Guru Sahib's body, because it seemed like it just disappeared at that time. Somebody took their head, somebody took their body, and authorities were on the lookout. The police or the soldiers at the time, they were all on the lookout. When Bhai Jetaji took it to their home, they did the sanskar, the cremation of not only Dhan Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji Maharaj's body, but they burnt down their whole home so that they could do it with all due respect and it wouldn't be put out or stopped by the authorities and get caught as well. After Matha taking down below on the actual place where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's body was cremated, we went to have langar at this asthan, and we are so grateful for the beautiful langar Guru Sahib blessed us with. The next stop was Gurdwara Bala Sahib, and wow, what an historic asthan. At this place, this is the place where the 8th Guru, Sri Guru Harkrishan Sahib Ji Maharaj, they were cremated here. The sanskar was done here after they took smallpox of all the Sangat of Delhi. Can you imagine somebody now saying, I'll take everybody's coronavirus upon myself and sacrifice my sarir? There's so much spirit of sacrifice in Sikhi, in the Guru Sahibs, in the Sikh house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Also here is the Angita Sahib, the memorial spot where the wives of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, the 10th Guru, were cremated. Mata Sundar Kaur Ji's asthan, Angita Sahib. And then after that we went and saw Mata Sahib Kaur Ji's Angita Sahib. Both of them lived side by side together and directed the Sangat. And we're going to go off to their asthan next after this. I had an overwhelming desire today, and that was to go and get darshan, go and see the shastra, the weapons of Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. These weapons were blessed to her by Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj when she was told to go to Delhi, go her separate way, while Maharaj would continue down south to Maharashtra and continue their prachar there. Mata Sahib Kaur Ji was known for never eating or drinking before the darshan of her beloved husband Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. So this is why Maharaj blessed her with the Shastra and told her to do seva and do darshan of the Shastra, the weapons, and then she will get their darshan. She looked after these Shastras, which originally belonged to the Guru Sahib's grandfather, Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji Maharaj. Really, really happy and feeling blessed today to get to see Mata Sahib Kaur Ji Shastras. These are the original Shastras that Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj blessed to Mataji, and they were so happy with their seva. They kept it here whilst they were living here in Delhi with Mata Sundar Kaur Ji, and I just feel overwhelmed and totally blessed to get darshan of the original Shastras.